I think Fnatic have drafted themselves a lineup that can deal with what Mineski is doing. It's very clear what Mineski's game plan is. Come out of the laning stage ahead, and then try and go from there into just running down objectives one after the other. The Roche taking isn't great this game, and they don't really have a hero that loves to build Solar Crest. Anybody's going to build it. Like, they're still going to get that to be able to secure Roshan, but it's not going to be easy. And likewise, I think that with this Treant Protector now getting
10
taken
seconds
for Febby,
remaining.
he's going to be able to help out in the laning phase more than you might have been able to see otherwise. I think the win conditions here for Fnatic in this game are get Invoker a really good laning phase, make sure that Luna just doesn't get completely steamrolled by Batrider, and then from there you're okay. You'll take whatever you can get out of the Legion Commander. He should have a decent time in the laning phase. All right, I'm excited. Game number 2 is up and online now. Mineski versus Fnatic. And elimination match. They're back up against the wall for Fnatic. As I said going into this, they took a little bit of an extended break after the last game. They went out and smoked apparently, had some time to talk it over, figure out what they wanted to do with their draft. Now I'm going to take some more drinks of my energy drink. As well as a little bit of water. That's good. Alright, so early sun strikes out.
Prepare
with the ward.
for battle.
Ricky versus the tree. Always a wonderful matchup. You love to see it. We'll see if Febby decides to go for maybe more of the harassment build. He's interestingly enough decided to go for the Stout Shield as opposed to an Orb of Venom. And this ward placement is also pretty cool. They're maybe going to expect it where it's blocking out the camp, but it's actually not, and it's still going to be giving some pretty good vision over here. Mag, in the meantime, has burrowed his way into the trees and is going to try and go for the pull through completely. So that is a nice little play for himself. We'll see if they get the D ward. It is just outside of range, and that's the great thing, because this is the spot where you place the ward, so that way you make sure that you get a pretty good catch on all 3 of these corners, but it's just outside of vision of this one. So that's the nice part about placing this ward right here. So if anybody's out there looking, I mean, let's be real, nobody is going to actually end up doing that in a pub, but that's why they do it. You can say that all I want. Did DJ really find him? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, they found Mag, and now Mag's not going to be able to take the creep wave back, and he's down to below half HP. Oh my god, I would be so upset if I was Mag.
The battle.
Really heads up play there by DJ to know that that's where he's going to go to try and pull the creep wave past. Like, they didn't spot him over there, maybe because they got this ward down early enough, they would have expected to find Mag. Ohio, in the meantime, there's a couple pings that come out there. He's going to try and do the creep pull as well. And it looks like he will be able to get his, so... Batrider in the meantime. Oh! First blood for QO. Went for the pull regardless and gets punished. Nicely done. This is a much better start for Fnatic. This is the best thing you could hope for. All right, so let's keep in mind what we were talking about. The things that they needed to have done. 1, QO gain a good start. First blood, damn good start. Second, Luna having a decent time in lane. Batrider is already gone. This is like the quintessential perfect start for Fnatic right here. And they're even going to try and push the lane so that way they can get the pull off at the same time, although it looks like they are not quite going to get the stack here. A little bit off the mark. Oh no, QO, it was going so well. What happened? There's the tree armor trying to stay alive. Dragon Slave to finish. Oh, well, I guess you get a caster's curse every now and then. But yeah, it's still not bad. Like, you take that. Oh, I don't know. He's 0-0. I guess the creep wave is pushing in towards his base, but still not the best time for QO, in spite of that first flood. Uh-oh, QO. But Ohio will have a good time for himself. We talked about this for the Legion. Bottom lane, Febby is still here, only has that level 1 for himself, and Mag is now Getting some more out of the off lane. It's been a little bit worse. Like, having Adam just constantly in here harassing QO really sucks for him. He did go for the Wexort start, at least, to open up Alacrity. Give himself a better laning phase against the Lina, which he desperately needs. Mushi can continue to lay out this harassment, although he will get his clarity broken now. Meanwhile, Raging Potato, free farm up here top. Legion's going to be forced back. Gets another couple of creeps. Is going to pull him through over to the jungle. Pick up a bounty rune, and likewise, Ninja Boogie should do the same. Still level 1 for him. Yeah, another movement in towards mid. They found QO. The Sunstrike, or the Light Strike Array, a little bit off the mark, and he will be able to actually... What? Alright, well, QO's dead again. That's fine. These things happen. Maybe he just thought that he wasn't going to be able to get away there and wanted to be able to do some damage before he ended up dying, and I thought he just started Sunstrike. Yeah, it was on mid. Wanted to get some CS with it. Nice. Nicely played. Alright, well, Invoker is 5-1 versus the 14-7 of the Lina. This is really not great, and they're going to pop Metamorphosis. They've already used overwhelming odds. Ohio going to be forced back. The Maledict damage doing a good bit, and just going to force Ohio to make some changes, maybe even pop that Shrine now. Another rotation in. QO most likely in trouble yet again, as there's the Blink Strike forward. They're going to force him completely out of lane. There is just not much Fnatic can do about this at the point. He just keeps on eating Dragon Slaves. He doesn't have any point up in Quas either, so he basically has no regen in this lane. I mean, the other lanes are going quite well. You're keeping Batrider really... Well, he's still getting levels. He's got level 4. I guess compared to the Legion, they're about equal, so... The big difference maker is this mid lane. Oh, and this is maybe a kill rune if you wanted to think about it. Although, just keeping it is also scary. You can just keep dominating this lane. Bottom. Oh, I thought they were doing something else. I wouldn't mind seeing them rotate here or do some more pulls or something. Like, Batrider's gone. If he's out of here for this long and doing these camps... Oh. Unfortunate. Like, you're going to want to make that move as... QO able to dodge the Light Strike Array. This is, again, about the best that you could hope for, is staying alive in this lane. Dropping down the Meteor as well. We'll get some CS from this along the way. While the rotation, though, another missed Light Strike Array. Good dodging here from QO and DJ, but they have still been able to find this Crystal Maiden. Nova as well as Frostbite is there, and he's just going to end up dropping a killing spree for Muchi, and now Adam is going to dive under the tower, finds a kill on the Invoker. This mid lane is just a catastrophe. And your other lanes are going well, but like... I don't know. It feels like a lot to be giving up. A nice catch out there, and, well, a good stun as well is starting to come in. Ohio's still in trouble, taking more damage from the Maledict, forced to pop that Fairy Fire, and will end up living through the full scope of the damage. So, it is a tough one indeed. I mean, it's a good decision to come in here and try and jungle up for QO. Fortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to be the most efficient about it. Having to drop the Meteor on those creeps doesn't feel great necessarily. Oh, Ohio, is he going to get his... He's going to get it stolen. Adam's got this. Oh no, Ohio got it. Quick fingers, nicely done. Not level 6 yet, no fear of the duel. Could have found a dual Sunstrike. That's another way to get back into the game here for QO. So it's not like it's completely god-awful. It's pretty bad. Like, he's level 4 and Lina is level 6. There's no way you can come back to lane really now without threat of dying constantly. But Miracle is going to need to pick up the slack at some point in the near future. $16 CS on the Invoker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bebby now going to take over the mid lane for a little while. This is the rotation, though. If they get Maledict Laguna Blade, Legion is super dead. I don't think there's any way you can survive that burst. And it's looking like that might just be what happens. Here comes the stun. Gonna connect. Maledict. There's gonna be the Laguna Blade. Ohio, he's dead. There's just too much damage here. And Mushi is even gonna be the one that picks up the kill. Could have given that over to the Wish Doctor if he wants to, but now Flaming Lastly used as well. There's going to be the Frostbite, still pointed back in. Push back on a Miracle, lots of damage. Adam there as well. They are going to run down each and every one of his lanes. Mineski are just, they don't have the answer. They don't have anything. They're now officially losing all 3 of their lanes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, Batrider has gotten so much here. And now they're going to bring in the Metamorphs Tia Terrorblade. Start to try and apply some damage onto this tower, and there's not a whole lot to do to stop it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They don't have a glyph available either, and well, Reggie Potato's meta is going to be down pretty soon. They have found one. Again, Febby going to drop, and you just can't really punish. While Terrorblade does the damage to the tower, has illusions onto it, and they don't have a glyph, so it's just gonna fall. No way to come and deny that. Maybe you can make something happen here against Ninja Boogie. Gets the stun up as well. There's the duel. Sunstrike to come in. Doesn't get involved in the kill there, unfortunately, QO. But they do still manage to get some duel damage onto the Legion. Consolation prize for losing their tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
What sort of prize is this?
Look at that, there's a little snowman.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, where do we go from here? Oh no. Oh, QO. Like, how sad is this? It's Adam soaking up his experience, taking it away, and then also forcing it back to base. Invoker is level 5. My incredulity is taking away my ability to obs properly. As they find another kill on a Legion, and now they finally picked off and taken down Adam. Much needed. They're going to get the D ward as well. But the Invoker is the same level as the Riki. Duo needs to catch up in a bad, bad way. They found Febby. Nice play there with the scan to make sure that they get him. Almost push him out of the map. Ohio. Also, not really wanting to test it either. It is such a scary sight. And look at this, Raging Potato with impunity. Just able to go in, start to knock down this tower, and where do you go here to stop this? Like, maybe you need to go for some type of a 5-man smoke movement, but even that doesn't feel that great. This is a good answer if they can get it in time. He does not have Sunder available, but now they come in with the silence. There's QO starting to go down. They find that kill as well. A big overwhelming odds, takes down 2. That did so much damage. Let's take a look at that, how much the Legion actually did in that engagement. Come on, Fight Recap, I believe in you. Ohio got some kills here. Well, yeah, with that one, there was 1,000 damage with 1 overwhelming odds. Do you see how ridiculous this spell is? Like, at max level, you end up doing an extra 120 damage for each hero, and then also an extra 20 damage per creep. In an AoE, that's enormous. Great. All right. So 8 to 10. 4,000 net worth lead. It's not as bad as it was before in the last game for Fnatic, certainly. And they have ways to make this work. It's just about finding the right rotation. And this could be it. If they could pick off Adam again, he's showing here in lane. They have Dust available. This should, by rights, be an easy pickoff. And he is going to head through. The Dust is there. They've got roots. They've got everything. Oh. I don't know about that one. Maybe just because, like, you know, the tricks of the trade is there. DJ wanting to get some levels for himself. That's fine. So no CM ulti for a little while. Fnatic starting to make the moves that they need to around the map.
This'll come in handy.
Sunstrike is here. Also have Alacrity. Ohio gonna get hit. Sunstrike comes through, trying to bring him down. There is gonna be a duel. It's out. It's down. They got the kill. There's the jump forward. Adam, has he stepped too far as well? I don't think that they can really chase this. Don't want to run too far into this. Damage coming out from Fnatic. So they're finding these pickoffs. This is exactly what they need to do to make their way back into this game. And on top of that, it's Miracle starting to get some farm for himself as well. Helm of the Dominator done, going back for a Dragonlance. All good things. And Invoker now has his Midas done. It's an almost 13-minute Midas, but it's done. Get some levels as well. So 7 to 10, 3,000 net worth lead, and right around 2,000 experience. You have Ninja Boogie as well as Adam behind the Terrorblade here. With the Bat Rider looking for an opening, and Ohio, he's going to be the one that gets gone on. They have the Blink available. Jump onto Ohio, but do not actually go for it. The Cold Snap there to try and separate it out. Febby has shown up as well. Very strange decision making there, and meanwhile, mid lane, DJ trying to hold on to Mushi and keep him off of the tower. Looks like they will be able to do that as well. Raging Potato has shown up. But can they really make this play? I mean, they're smoked up. They want to go for a different angle of initiation. And Miracle, he's been caught for the moment. Mag now deciding to go back onto him. Sunstrike is there, though. It doesn't end up connecting. That is going to be a Ricky still left alive. Tier 1 tower taking a lot of damage. They want to keep this alive as long as possible. Tree armor is up to level 4, so if they can somehow hang on to it. They don't have a glyph, though, and they will manage to find that deny mag. Still looking for the opening. He's using the threat right now of the Flaming Lasso more so than actually trying to go for the initiation. They just want to secure that Raging Potato can take the tower, and then they back out. Really cool play there by Mineski. Holding on to the lasso, so that way they are ensuring that they can win a team fight if Fnatic step too far forward. It secures them a tower and kind of puts Fnatic on the back foot. Well, Ohio, he's been able to finish off the armlet for himself. Comes the movement, though, from Fnatic. This would be a big couple of kills. Mag is right there. There's the blade that they go right at the start of it. Sunstrike is gonna be there. Eclipse comes out as well. There's a kill. QO is gone, though, right at the start. And CM also gonna be brought down here in a flash, I am sure. Right clicks as well as the bounce. It's all gone. That is 3 dead. Febby sitting there looking at them all. Wants to go for the duel now, but there's the silence onto Ohio. He can't actually end up doing it. He can't turn around and try and take this fight. Febby here again with the tree armor to try and keep him alive. Has 6 charges as well. Ohio has an overwhelming odds. It's going to do a lot of damage in this fight. He wants to turn and throw one. Brings everybody very low. Mushi might end up going down. There's the leech seed as well. Trying to kill off that Nishi. And Sunstrike finishes off. Well played by the Invoker to get that. And that's what you talk about. Those damage, the overwhelming odds is so hard to fight into. So very well played by Fnatic. At the end of the day, still a rough fight, and it comes out, I think, in the favor of Mineski in spite of that one kill on Delina. The kill on Delina is big. You know, this is slowing down that Bloodstone after going for the Yules.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Still a rough game for the Invoker. He's going back for a Yule Scepter to try and stay alive through all of this. But you can just see the hate that's being thrown his way by Mushi over and over again. Actually, Mushi going back for a Lincoln Sphere instead. I guess realizing that this duel was really going to become a problem. Particularly with Blink almost there for the Legion Commander. That last pick Legion was just so clutch by Fnatic. Really good decision to go for it there. You know, it means that Bat Rider can't really go on anybody but the Legion. It means that you're going to, you know, run into issues with overwhelming odds into the 5-man. You have ways to kill off the Lina as well. And the thing that I worry about for Lina is that even if she does get this Lincoln Sphere, the way that Ohio has been farming, as we are going to see another clutch DJ ulti as well, he'll probably be able to build into a Lincoln's Breaker by the time Lina finishes it off and, you know, the first couple of duels come out, since he ended up going for that point booster first. Tree gonna be caught again. There's a flame break pushback. Did use the overgrowth, getting ran down, and Febby, not long for this world. Managed to find that kill. Still the tier 1 tower, both mid and bottom hold for Mineski. Well, you have only the tier 1 tower in the top lane for Fnatic. Dragonlance is done now for Miracle, does also have that Force Staff, and it looks like the call is going to be to the bottom lane. Metamorphosis popped, as well as Conjure Image, and the tower is going to start to take some damage. They have Fortification, could think about using it at this point if they wanted to, but the Sunstrike is going to come down, and well, there's still a battle of brewing. Legion is here, trying to kill off these illusions. Ohio, the only one that's there. They're going to jump immediately. Ohio is caught, but can they actually bring him down? It does look like it's going to end up happening, just eliminated from that fight. And now they don't really have great answers, but they've already used the Eclipses going on to mainly only creeps at all, and Miracle needs to get out of here, but he's going to be brought down as well. There's the Laguna Blade used. DJ going to be lifted up, and in just a second, killed off as well. They still have Metamorphosis. There's no buyback on the Legion, no buyback on the CM. This is going to be potentially a tier 3 tower here. Like, Meta's going to wear off in a second, but they might have done enough damage to make it actually force it out. And Sunstrike tried to focus it solely on Mushi, wasn't quite there in time. But Fnatic, after looking like they were starting to claw their way back into it, are going to lose the lane of barracks here. Huge loss, and Ohio just a bit too far out maybe. And the story of the game has just been like this Invoker not able to get what he needs. We identified him as a key person that needed to get a decent start. And after the first blood, you felt like it was going to be okay. But then Adam coming in constantly and making these rotations and trying to find the kills, it didn't end up amounting to as much as they needed it to. Maybe if you like bring the tree down there, then things end up working better for you in the mid lane. But then you also have safe lane problems as well. So it's just a very hard game for them. Ricky trying to hunt now on a QO, but does the hunter become the hunted? Instead, they have found themselves a nice little pick off here. That's Mushi. That's a big one. And now Adam, they don't know he's here. So pieces may be coming back together. That was 2 parts of the Lincoln Sphere completed. Needs to only finish off the ultimate orb now. So all is not lost, but there are a lot of things that are pretty rough in this game. For Fnatic. QO, like, if he gets his Aghanim Scepter, then he can start doing things. Alright, Overgrowth, right clicks, Sunstrike. No, doesn't even need it, just gonna find that kill. Big kill. Mushi, you can't come in here right now. You gotta go away. Legion will kill you. Terrorblade has moved in towards mid again. There's also going to be a Ricky there. Another big duel win. Okay, CM ulti there as well. They jump in, end up lassoing one. Gonna pull out the Legion Commander. DJ still going with that ulti, but does have the Nova available if they want to throw it. Sunstrike not going to quite connect with the Stitch. Still be a kill. Deafening Blast disarmed onto one. Raging Potato doing damage with these huge illusions coming out. And Mag trying to find the kill. Not quite going to be able to kill off QO. He is going to burn down to that damage coming out from the Flame Break. Mag not able to kill off the CM, but now they run down and take down Febby. And Metamorphosis immediately popped as Mineski are going to move in to take Roshan. So the end result ends up being a kind of even exchange in terms of gold. The big thing was that you're getting more dual damage onto the Legion. Unfortunately, it's going to be Roche for Mineski. Also, more time for the Luna to farm. Hurricane Pike done. Talent-wise, didn't end up going for the Lucent Beam. Can't really blame him that much. The Eclipse has really not done that much in this game. It's hard to make it happen just because there's so many different targets that can soak up the damage. And then also you have like these weird little things where maybe you end up killing a creep in one extra hit because you've got Voodoo Restoration going, even if it's just level 1. Could be a thing. Alright. Top lane being pushed in. Seems unlikely that Fnatic are going to look to try and defend this one. You're still so far away from an Aghanim Scepter on QO. They want to try and catch somebody as they move back to defend the split push. But honestly, if I'm Mineski right now, I think you just go for it. Like, you can take down probably 2 lanes of barracks here and mega creep them. There's no reason to come back and defend us. Maybe they do. Maybe if you're Fnatic, you just go for a base raid, say screw it, we're done. So, yeah, here comes that pressure towards mid. They jump in, don't quite end up being able to get it. DJ saved in time by Ohio. Good movement with the press the attack right there. Raging Potato still doing a lot in this fight. Ohio has have overwhelming odds up again very shortly. They force back some rotations, and now QO needs to get out of here. Yule Scepter lift up is going to keep him surviving through the mag initiation. Who does have a Yule Scepter, and well, now Yule Scepter here. Witch Doctor also has an ultimate if they want to use it. Cast the Tornado comes out. Can he get out of here? Maledict offline as well, and QO taking some more damage. He's actually just going to go down to this. Oh, wow. Wanted to bait it out to make something happen, and Ohio will finally find a duel and get some more damage. But Mag is also here. You need to be careful. Over here to the north side, Miracle's going to get lifted up. Febby is there for the catch as well. Goes out with the overgrowth, but now you're going to end up losing Miracle. And bottom lane, like, DJ and Ohio just aren't here to come and help out at all. It feels like so many different ideas for what Fnatic want to make happen in this game, and now you force your Luna to buy back to come and defend high ground because there's nothing else really to do, and it's going to fall regardless. Nova is good to try and slow down the push, but there's no threat of anybody dying until the Legion Commander jumps in there, and they need to make it happen, but a really good silence comes out. Hurricane Pike to keep Miracle alive for the moment. Febby is still here. Legion Commander does not have a TP to get back home. The CM ulti good enough to burn through the Aegis. Can they get any more here? Adam's starting to drop low. They get the silence to break in. And now Raging Potato back up. Doesn't have Metamorphosis. Can they kill him off? Can they find this one? There's going to be the Meteor. But they get the pushback. It doesn't end up connecting. The Sunder comes out as well. They need to pop that shrine. Gonna keep him alive. Keep him in the base a little bit longer. Another good Nova. Keeping them all slowed up. Legion Commander's finally slowed up as well, but is gonna get that Blink Dagger broken for the moment. Can he run down? Mushi, 4-step forward. QO is there. Tornado lift. And now the duel to follow. Fnatic hole. They managed to make it work. A big swing into their favor. It cost them their Luna buyback. But now, Sunstrike trying to turn, trying to kill off. Mineski are throwing this game away. They've lost the Aegis. They didn't end up taking the barracks. Fnatic actually managed to hold this, and they brought it down to only a 6,000 net worth lead. It was skirting towards that like 10k mark roughly, but what looked like chaos turned into a kind of a nice little assortment of moves for them. And now your QO Invoker is only 900 gold away from his Ags? Like, this isn't terrible. It's not great. It's certainly not great, but it's not terrible. Well, BKB is now done for Ohio as well. Oh, Miracle, if he goes down here, they have eyes on him. That ward spotting everything out. Mag looking for the opening, has the blink, has the force, has everything. But they won't be able to catch and run him down. Instead, their sights are set to the bottom lane where they want to jump onto Ohio here. 2 heroes invis. Should have thought about it. Jay, does he drop this? He is spotting out Mushi right at the start, just gone in an instant jump duel. That's Mushi caught out. Is he going to end up going down? They managed to find that kill. A big overwhelming odds as well. Silence there, though, is on to that Luna. And able to get that Darwin. No, he ended up going down. Ninja Boogie got the kill at the end of the day. I don't know if it was a right click or maledict or what. I thought he BKB'd, but now they forced the buyback and immediately just going to retreat. What ended up killing him? It was just the maledict as well as the death ward that brought down Ohio. The BKB, I guess, wearing off in time or something. It was a 10-second one. I missed that in the midst of the confusion. It might have been something else that I didn't quite see. But regardless, they forced out the buyback of Ohio. So in the sort of later stages now, you take a look, there are no buybacks on the Radiant, whereas you have 4 buybacks on Dire. So if you still do manage to find a kill here, you can knock Mineski, or rather Fnatic, out of the Epicenter qualifiers. God, they need a gem so badly. Like, everything is just being scouted here. And Terrorblade, oh God, this is bad. That is a dieback for your Legion Commander. BKB on cooldown, 7 seconds. I don't know if it would have ended up mattering. You didn't have Lasso, they actually could have TP'd out at that. Oh, that hurts. That would have been a BKB TP out if she just would have waited 10 more seconds. Hurts for Ohio. Certainly. And Febby getting ran down here by Mag. There's the Yule Scepter lift up. You can go for it all you want. Doesn't want to end up using, well, maybe Sunstrike here. The Overgrowth as well. Needs to TP out and might just be able to do it. Trying to hide, but there's a jet. Blink out, okay. Why not? Sure, you can do that. So, movement up towards high ground now. DJ just gonna go for the straight jump in. Ulti, is he gonna kill them off? Oh, DJ, no, the thunder. It was supposed to be beautiful, but it didn't end up happening. Glimmer Cape. Oh, Febby would have been able to bash somehow. It would have been glorious. They go for the big play. It doesn't end up working. Febby is caught out. QO is here as well. Can they stop this? There's gonna be the lasso, the catch, the Laguna Blade, and the Luna gone. And that should just be about curtains as Febby is going to get ran down. Mushi lifts up, buyback on the tree, and QO dead yet again. He had a much better game this time around. Oh, okay, maybe. Ohio's back. There's jump in, BKB, Sunstrike as well. They are going to be able to kill off Mushi. No Sunder, Raging Potato, keeping his buddy alive. They still managed to find the kill regardless, but Ohio, Armlet toggling, trying to escape. They got the DOT coming in, able to Armlet toggle off once, not a second time though. Febby's still going to get ran down here, and now QO, can they turn this back around? It's a really big Meteor, Deafening Blast combo. Mushi is back alive again. He does have that respawn talent as well as Limit's Travel, which allowed him to get into the fight. If they could kill him off here again, it would be huge. Febby gets the ultimate off at the root. It didn't end up going off in time, and SBNB, can he end up going down? No. Terrorblade still dealing the damage at the end of the day, and that's Mega Creep's gone, and good game, well played, called. Fnatic knocked out as Mushi drops a celebratory Bloodstone. 21-32. Mineski will knock out Fnatic from the Epicenter SE. In the Epicenter.